So onwards today we will be starting our revision. You please keep your blueprint while you are sitting for revision which was given to you. So I will be taking the set of revision from the same topic which I finished yesterday, that is your arithmetic progressions. So if you check your blueprint in AP, you are getting 4 questions. 2 questions will be there in section A, 1 in section B and 1 in section C. So I have picked few questions from section B point of view, that is covering your 2 marks question, what type of questions you need to prepare, and all the questions, these all questions, 8 questions I am sharing with you today, and I am giving you the answers of each question are based upon your NCERT. Please focus your attention and do it and see the answer is coming or not. If any doubts are there, please come back to me, send a comment. Tomorrow I will be there with the solution for the same and will definitely resolve your issues whatsoever are there. So today's assignment, these 8 questions are belonging to a section B. So quickly I will just recapitulate the topic based upon these questions. For what value of n are the nth terms of following AP? Same, this is the questions given in your textbook exercise also. You are given with 2 APs. So assume the nth term and find the an term of this and of this second AP and equate those equations of nth term of this and nth term of this, and then get the value of n and check whether it is coming equal to 9. Second question is, determine k such that 3k minus 2, 4k minus 6 and k plus 2 are 3 consecutive terms of the AP. So I hope you all remember when I started this topic I said just to identify a sequence or any progression, if it is lying in AP, so we have to check the difference second minus first, if comes is equal to third minus second, so that it is always an AP, and here these 3 are the consecutive terms of AP. So get the value of A by using that concept, second minus first is equal to third minus second. So if you will solve that, linear question in one variable will be there and check whether k is coming equal to 3 or not. Then the third question is, find the sum of first 100 even natural numbers which are divisible by 5. So you know all the table of 5. So even sum of first 100 even natural numbers. Even natural numbers means 5 2s are 10 is the first one. And then so on. Second you have to see the even number, third and then the last, and form that sequence and find Sn for that is S100. N is given equal to 100 and then check the answer is coming equal to 50,500. Then here find the sum 25, 28, 31. You can see these are in AP. So what is A, what is D and what is your An? You need to determine N first from here, because last term of this AP is given sum that is 100. Get that value of N and then find Sn by using the formula and check whether the answer is coming equal to 1625. Then your next question is, find the 10th term from the end of the AP. I told you know that the difference here is 5. When you will be starting from the end, your A will be 254 and now D will be minus 5. If this side it is in positive, so this side's common difference will be in negative. So A is 254, D is minus 5, and then you calculate the 10th term, first the nth term and then the 10th term, and check whether that is coming to 209. Then your 6th question is, how many 2-digit numbers are divisible by 6? Again the same concept, let the n numbers. So 2-digit numbers, so your first number, 2-digit number is 6 2s are 12, then 6 3s are 18, but how many 2-digit numbers are divisible by 6? In that way, up to 2-digit numbers. In 100 you can check whether that is the 3-digit number. 100 before 100 it is 99 and then it is 97, then it is 96. So you see the 96 will be the 96 whether it is divisible by 3. So that will be the last term. Form that sequence, check A, N and D and then find the answer. Then you have which term of AP is 81. Let again the nth term is 81. A is there, D is there, and determine the value of n by using An is equal to A plus n minus 1 into D. And then in 8th question, the nth term of an AP is 7 minus 4n and you have to find its common difference. So what you can do is here you can use the formula an is equal to 7 minus 4n. So apply that a plus n minus 1 into d is equal to 7 minus 4n, and then put n is equal to 1. 4 into 1, 7 minus 4, that is 3. Put n is equal to 2. 4 2s are 8. 7 minus 8, that is equal to minus 1. 3. So like that, 1, 2 or 3 terms when you will be getting first term, second term and third term. So you will be coming to know that what is a and what is d, and then substitute those values to get the value of d, that is second minus first, you can find, and that will be the common difference, and check whether answer is minus 4 or not. So these are the simple questions I am sharing with you, and all are the previous board questions I have picked up from 2011 to 2014. So these are the preparatory notes for your annual examinations also. Some were very useful notes you will be finding, and already I have explained to you shortlisted assignments I will be giving to you people to prepare any kind of examination. So all the best from my side for this midterm examination. Start your work with happy mood and devote quality time to get the solution of all these. Tomorrow I will be there with the next set of questions. Thank you.